Funmilayo rushed out of the office. The sun blazed mercilessly as she hurried to the bus stop. Midway through her journey, traffic brought her bus to a standstill. Frustrated, she decided to get off and find a bike. As she searched for a rider, she realized with horror that she had left her purse containing her phone and money in the bus she had just exited. "Oh no, what do I do now?" she murmured in despair. After a moment of hesitation, she decided to directly head to the school, hoping Temidayo would still be there. Meanwhile, at school, Temidayo had been waiting for hours. One by one, her classmates were picked up by their parents or older sibling. She sat alone under a tree, clutching her lunchbox. Hunger gnawed at her. She hadn't eaten much because she didn't like the food her mother had packed. "Maybe daddy forgot about me," she muttered. Finally, tired of waiting, she decided to walk home by herself. She had only gone a short distance when her lunchbox slipped from her hand and rolled onto the road. As she dashed to retrieve it, a car came speeding towards her. The driver, Mr. Olumide, was engrossed in a phone call and didn't see her until it was too late. He slammed on the brakes, but the car hit Temidayo with a sickening thud. Panicked, he rushed out of the car and saw her lying motionless. Blood streaked from her mouth and head. "Oh my God, what have I done?" he cried out. Without wasting time, he carried Temidayo into his car and sped to the nearest hospital. When Funmilayo finally arrived at school, she was greeted by air silence. The gates were locked and the usually lively compound was empty. Desperation clawed at her as she questioned the headmistress. When she learned that Temidayo was nowhere to be found, her heart sank. Adewale arrived moments later, and together they began a frantic search. Their anxiety grew with each hospital they visited, only to be told that no child matching Temidayo's description had been admitted. By the third hospital, they heard that a man had indeed brought a young girl involved in an accident, but had taken her elsewhere for more advanced treatment. Funmilayo collapsed in anguish, while Olumide was racing against time. When the doctor at the local hospital confirmed him that they lacked the equipment to treat Temidayo's severe internal injuries, he said to drive her to a specialized facility in Lagos. Hours away, his wife Tina joined him at the hospital, and together they prayed fervently for the little girl's survival. After a long and grueling surgery, the doctors finally emerged with good news. By God's grace, the surgery was successful. The lead surgeon said. Olumide and Tina wept with relief. They vowed to locate Temidayo's family, knowing how worried they must be. Days later, Olumide managed to trace Temidayo's family through her school uniform and a small name tacked on her back. When Adewale and Funmilayo saw their daughter alive and recovering, they broke down in gratitude. Funmilayo embraced their daughter tightly, whispering, "My joy has come back." The story of Temidayo's survival became a powerful testimony of resilience, faith, and the kindness of strangers. Adewale and Funmilayo never stopped thanking God for their miracle, and Mr. Olumide and Tina remained close family friends forever, tied by the experience that saved Temidayo's life.